3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! 5 days ago, you made a promise to yourself. You made resolutions, you had goals, you had ideas. Very few people who have these amazing New Year's resolutions actually end up following through with them. I'm sure you've seen so many memes and jokes on social media about how the gym is gonna be completely full with all the New Year's resolutioners and everyone coming in just for Jan. But the fact is that that's actually the reality for most people. People end up setting huge goals that they don't know if they can achieve or not, and they end up not even trying. And here are 7 tricks from this book right here, Atomic Habits, that you can use to actually make your New Year's resolutions happen and then carry them on forward. Rule number 1 is start small. Big changes are very difficult to do, and that's the reason why a lot of people find it difficult to stick to their New Year's resolutions. They end up having these huge goals and incredible things they want to achieve when they haven't even done anything before. They want to be jacked and have an amazing physique when they've never even lifted a weight before. So if you want to have a big goal, start small and work yourself up towards it. And that leads into rule number 2, which is get 1% better every single day. Try your absolute hardest to get a little bit better at anything you do every single day. Because if you end up doing that over a year, you get 36.5 times better than you were initially. Focus on systems and not goals. Stop thinking so much about all these big goals and think about how you're gonna actually get there. Because it's amazing, it's really great to have goals, but if you have no way to get there and no way to back it up, it's never gonna happen. Instead of saying I want to lose 10 pounds, say I want to track my food, I want to eat healthy, I want to sleep regularly and work out regularly. Rule number 4 is make it obvious. If you have a habit that you want to do every single day, like reading a book every night, then leave your book on your pillow. So every night when you go to bed, you have a book there to read. If you want to drink more water, then have a water bottle on your desk. So as you're working or doing whatever, you can just have water and it just becomes a part of your life. Rule number 5 is make it attractive. If you have a habit that you really want to include as a part of your life, but it feels like a chore and you don't enjoy it, try and figure out a way to make it enjoyable. So if you really want to work out, try and listen to your favorite kind of music while working out, or your favorite podcast. Try and figure out a way to make it as interesting as it can be so that it becomes a part of your life. Number 6 is track your progress. It's so easy to just think that you've been amazing in the past, but when you track your progress, you can hold yourself accountable and make sure that you actually keep going, and that momentum can really build and build and build when you're tracking your progress, because you can look back and say, oh, every single day for the past 2 months I've done this habit. I'm so proud of myself. I personally use a habit tracker in my journal, which is really amazing. I think it's changed my life. All I do is every night before going to bed, I just write down some stuff, like what I'm grateful for, what I'm happy I've done in the day, and then what I want to do for the day, basically. I have like a whole bunch of columns. So I check off all the stuff I've done and not the stuff I haven't done. It's very, very simple. You can easily set it up. Seeing this streak of habits grow really feels satisfying and motivating, and that's what pushes me sometimes. If I really don't want to do something, to push myself, I just look back at all the stuff I've done in the past and say, if every single one of these days I've done it, and maybe some of the days I didn't feel like doing it, I can do it today. Rule number 7 is make it easy. If you have a habit that's not that easy to do and has quite a bit of friction, then naturally it just ends up not happening as much. For me, I used to go to a gym that was quite far away, and it is a better gym, but I've just switched to one that's a lot closer because I end up going more often. It's right next to my school. I can just go after school and sort of just make it a part of my routine, and then it ends up happening so much more. I've been much more consistent since I've done that. If you can figure out a way to do that and make your habits that you really want to be a part of your life quite easy, it can make them so much more natural to do. Consistency isn't about perfection, it's about just showing up. If you can follow these 7 rules from the Atomic Habits book, which I really, really recommend you reading, you can probably guarantee that you can have an amazing 2025. I hope that this kind of video helps you, and if it did, then check out our channel. We have a lot more videos like this. If you could comment, let me know what you thought of the video, what you thought of the rules, what you thought you didn't like, what you liked. I'd love to hear it, and yeah, I'd love to hear anything from you guys, so please leave something in the comments, and please subscribe to our channel. It would really mean a lot to us. Thank you very much, and I wish you an amazing, amazing 2025.